all that in your calculator if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. I don't know why you wouldn't, but you don't have to. So let's see. Blah, 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 blah. And then chi-square is the sum of these. So I just got to add that column up. So I just got to go, I can just go to quit. I can go to list, sum, L4. Bam! So that's what I get for chi-square. 82.991. Dude, for chi-square, for a small sample, that's huge. Oh. Yes? Sorry? So you can go second stat to go to list, math, sum. I don't know if you guys remember we did that before. And then I can just tell it sum up whatever list I want. Yes? Oh. So you make the same mistake I made. You have to tell it what the whole list is. Now you can do it. Oh. Yeah. You can't put a whole list in one spot. That's why it freaks out. Level of significance, alpha. Yeah. So that's how you look it up on the chart. What is that shit? Yeah, you're right. 5. What is going on with this? All right, you got to get out of here because you're stuck in there. Now do it. You were just stuck in that, whatever that was.
Oh, I didn't even type out.
Second, yeah.
Oops.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing near you.
Do you also want me to sum of one?
Nope. I did just because. Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything, to be honest, yeah. Oh, so that's supposed to be those, which are in L3. So the L3 divided by those, which are in L2. So L3 divided by L2. You don't have to use a list necessarily. I'm not going to give you any that are huge. Oh, you got it. Yeah. You want to draw a little picture for me just to really make it visual. And it's way the shit over there. Oh. Yeah, so then we have Yep, minus. Yeah, I think you're making this first symbol not a parenthesis. There we go. You were making it like a squiggly dude or something that was freaking it out. I think. Yep. I think your parenthesis types weren't matching up and it was freaking out. Okay, all right. So, now I need to see if that's far enough away. How many degrees of freedom do I have? So I got 3, good, because K is 4. So the degrees of freedom is 3. And if I look that up, I know what's alpha. Good. Level of significance is alpha, so it's 0.01. So 0.01, 3 degrees of freedom is 11.345. That's how far I had to get. And we got frickin' 82. Way different. So it kind of hopefully makes sense. 0 here would mean no difference. That's how big of a difference there has to be to show evidence that the whole population is really different. And we got there. Are the people on this island healthier or less healthy?
Healthier.
Yeah, because their levels are lower, right? You want higher low levels and lower high levels. So remember, I don't know if you guys, every time there's a new diet, sometimes it's based on what people have. So there was a Mediterranean diet, and everybody just started guzzling olive oil because they're all like, well, use olive oil. What? That must work. So on top of our American shit, we threw some olive oil. We're like, why isn't it working? So oh, maybe it's got to do something with the fact that they don't eat the shit we do. Oh, you guys got with me? So we knew they were healthier. We had evidence that their stuff was different from ours. We just didn't have the right test yet to figure out what it was. And Americans were always optimistic. I just pop this pill or drink this thing, I'll be better. But no. You guys semi with me? This isn't as bad as I could make it. It's a very general introduction to this idea of chi-squared. And, oh, yeah.
So will we write, there is evidence that.
Yeah, so let's write this officially. So we would say we have found evidence that their levels are different than expected. Or however you want to say that. We made it into the rejection region. So we found evidence of a difference, but then include some language about what we're actually studying, right? Yeah, it's way the hell out there. I like it. It's basically infinite tail Java. You're way over there. Okay, I like it. So I want to show you one more thing here. So that's going to be another formula we can put on our formula sheet. So real quick, you know how Z star has got all these different, well, just two main ones really. Remember this stuff? Right? Now, I keep saying that the form of these are the same, but are these formulas really the same? Well, one involves standard deviations and X bars. The other one involves probabilities and N. Are you guys kind of with me? Stay with me. This is kind of cool. So, is this a different distribution from this one to this one? No. But are there different equations that I can compare to that distribution? Yes. So we have one equation right there for a chi-square. So this distribution, what did I drink? This distribution has that shape, and that is one formula that will give you a chi-square that fits in that shape. Just like I have several formulas that leads to a z that fits on the normal curve. Another formula for chi-square is this. Let me see if I remember. Yeah, there you go. We're not going to, well, the minute I say this, you guys might turn your ears off, but we're not going to do anything with this, but I just want to show you. The other thing you could do with a chi-square test is do a test of a claim about a standard deviation. And the really nifty thing is, what controls the shape of a normal curve? That's a really weird question, but let me make it a little more specific. If it's regular, skinny, fat, what controls that? The distribution is just the picture, but what controls the shape of the distribution?
Data. Oh, what the before the X. So like
Standard deviation. I love it. Okay, now, you guys with me? So I can do tests on percentages and means because I can make them into z-scores and they fit into this picture. If I want to do a test about a standard deviation, I need a picture about how standard deviations are spread out. That is freaky shit. And I should certainly not expect it to look like this. Because again, what controls the shape of this? Standard deviation. So what about the shape of all the standard deviations? Are they going to look like this? No, what the shit? No. It's going to have its own shape. And again, it's this chi-squared shape again. So this would be like the fourth step in a hypothesis test of a standard deviation. I think the standard deviation is less than 9. So then we do a test and we calculate the chi-square and we see where it falls. Maybe. Same way I've got this for one kind of test and this for another kind of test. I got this for one kind of test. I got this for another kind of test. Bam! But they both come back to the same picture, just like that normal curve we used in a few different situations. So some things follow the normal curve. Some other kind of things follow the chi-square curve. And yes, kids, there's more curves than that. That's all we're going to study in Stats 1. Are you guys okay with that? So, just to let you know what's happening. So, everybody got a practice final, right? Okay. Crazy Jeff forgot that Monday, a week from today, is still a day of class. They do that sometimes to us. And I hate that, but I didn't really plan for that. So, we are going to have class Monday, but it's going to be like a second day of review, and I'm going to invite my other stats class to join us, whoever wants to come over. You guys kind of with me? So, next Monday is still a normal day of class in general. Tuesday is when finals start. And our final, I think, is on Wednesday?
The 11th.
Oh, the 11th. Yeah, probably one of those two things that I gave you. Yes?
So is it optional to come on Monday since it's the second day of review?
Sorry?
Is it optional to come on Monday?
Every day basically is optional when you're in college.
But it's the second day of review.
No, every day is optional when you're in college. If you're smart, you'll go. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So the short answer is yes.
So we're reviewing Wednesday too?
Yes.
Yeah, Wednesday is going to be our class review, and Monday will be everybody wants to come. Today's the last new stuff. Wow, early Christmas party. Huh? No, there's no quiz. No time. No quiz. You want a quiz? No, on the final.
Is chapter 10 on the final?
Everything's on the final.